Okay, so hi guys, welcome to my channel video. So this today's video topic is Google Kubernetes engine quick start. It's a Google arcade skill point program where by solving this we can get arcade points. So before we start, just a quick intro. We will not be going too much details into this. I'll just simply show you how to complete this in a easy step-by-step guide. You don't have to worry about this. All right. So make sure you open the link in a new incognito page, because if you do not and open it in a like a normal Google tab page, it might affect your existing credentials, and because of that you might incur some changes. Okay okay once you open it, give it a minute or two for Google to fully authenticate you and everything settles down. Yeah, once you do that, we'll go back to the page. Yeah, here we'll directly jump to task 1. What is this? It's basically saying that we need to set our default compute zone and default compute region. So in order to do that, we'll open Cloud Shell. It's an integrated shell terminal provided for us. We'll simply give the permission authorize, and we'll simply wait for it to initialize. It's working. Let me increase the font for you guys to see better. Yeah. All right. So here, make sure the region is what you can see on your test, because in my case I have gotten US East 5. You might get something like US Central or the Eastern or West or something else. So make sure you follow the page command. Okay, we're gonna copy compute zone and go back to the terminal. Okay, so if you see, it has given me an error, right? It says that you do not currently have an account. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna simply open it again, open that terminal in again. Why? Because due to some reason, maybe Google might have not properly authorized me. So we re-logged in and we simply did the same stuff. So this time it will work. If for some reason it doesn't work for you and you're also getting the same stuff, what you can do, you can simply copy gcloud auth login command and simply paste it. So this way you can manually log in to the terminal via the temporary Google account created for you. We're gonna wait for it to complete first, then we'll continue. All right, now we're gonna create a cluster. So what's a cluster? A cluster is basically a group of nodes that are within the cluster. So cluster manages all the nodes, where nodes are computational engines such as VM, like a small VM machine. So each node is more like a server, or can be like a folder, something like that. For simplicity, you just understand it like this. Cluster is a folder, and all the files and everything inside the folder is a node. And to create a cluster, Google has provided us with this command. We're going to simply copy and paste it, but first let's understand what it is. So you see, we have machine type and zone and that name of the cluster. So we pasted this. Now we're gonna wait for it to create the cluster first. Meanwhile, we're gonna scroll down and we see here it is mentioned expected output. We'll make sure the expected output comes like this. Here it's still working, so it's gonna take some time. It took around 10 to 12 minutes for me, so for you it might take less or higher depending on the different scenario. So just hang it tight. Okay. Okay, I get the same expected output that was on the page. You see, I have a status and value is running, which means it's working and running. Now we're gonna click on the button. Yeah, that marked it. Now authentication. So in order to communicate with the cluster, we need to authenticate, right? So for that we need credentials, which we can get by the following command. One second, I mistakenly opened a new tab. Okay, I'm gonna paste it here. Okay, so it did give me the credentials. It authenticated with that. Now you can simply scroll down, and now we can deploy the application to the cluster. So in order to do that, we need to like create a new deployment name hello server from the hello app, and once we do that, we can simply run it via kubectl create command, which will just now do. Alright, now that we have copied the command, you can simply come and paste. While it is working, let me show you. After deploying, we need to also like expose it, because if you do not expose it, we the above check my progress button will not work. So in order to expose the server to public use, we gonna do this command, which it said it is exposed now. So if you come and like click on the button, right, so it should work. Let me just go back. Now let me explain a little bit here. So what I did first, I created the deployment via this command. Then I will scroll down and exposed it. Why exposed it? Suppose I have deployed it, but since it's running locally, Google cannot access it. But once I exposed it on port 8080, Google was now able to like detect it and mark the like session button as marked. Okay, and by since our service is now exposed, I can also like access it via the public IP, which I'm gonna skip. If you want, you can go do it yourself, because because every machine public IP is different, so you can do it if you want. Here I have already started my deleting cluster process. You can do the same thing and just copy and paste it. It's gonna take some time again, just like how we did for the creating part. Yeah, this is gonna take less time than creation, but yeah, but it will take some time. mm, will take 5 or 6 minutes or so, something like that. Yeah, it's done. You can see the message. Now we're gonna click on this check my progress button, and done. So with this, our lab session is complete. Well, before ending the lab, make sure all the checklists are marked as green. So we have here 4. So I'm just making sure we have completed all the 4 part. Yeah, and now we can end.